And here we are in Paris. Gonna do a do's and don'ts on what you should do, shouldn't do, some tips and tricks, so that way when you're out here you can have the best experience possible. So, first one, don't expect everyone knows English, or everyone is nice, or that you're gonna get catered to. Know the language. A little bit goes a long way. So, for example, if you just know like bonjour, uh, if you know excusez-moi, just basic stuff. You can actually YouTube a lot of the stuff where they can show you some of the basics. Um, and then it's not that hard. A little bit goes a long way. I did get to learn a few extra words, excusez en anglais, which is can you speak English? But the good thing though, the pro is a lot of people here do know English. Not everybody, but they do know English, which is a big bonus. So as long as you know a little bit of French, that goes a long way. And the people here are extremely nice. Just, you're going to a different country, so know the language. The next thing is you can use Uber. If you do have the Uber app, you can use it here. Lyft is not available here, so just keep that in mind. Taxis do charge 10 cent euros for every 10 seconds. So it's not based on distance, it's based on time. So even if you're at a stoplight, that timer is still going. Also, taxis like to get paid in cash. So keep that in mind. The other thing is, I know some of us here in the States, when we go to like Mexico, for example, we like to use our dollars a lot. Here, use euros. Don't rely on credit cards either. Most places do take them, but if you have like an American Express and stuff like that, do your research before you come and you think they're going to accept your credit card. But and they have a lot of exchanges too, so don't be afraid to switch over from euros. And remember, euros are very close to dollars, so keep that in mind too. The next thing is don't rush. Take your time. Book a tour. And give yourself plenty of time to travel back and forth from your hotel to wherever you're going, and back, or from tour to tour, whatever it is. The other thing is subway, metro, and other public transportation, including walking. Don't make it easy for pickpocketing. Sometimes people do leave their phones on their back pockets or wallets or whatever it is. Don't make it easy for somebody just to snatch something right away. The other thing is, if you're in a cafe, restaurant, whatever, don't just leave your phone on the table because it can get stolen. I was reading an article where somebody just put it down, took a sip of their coffee, and their stuff was gone. Like instantly. It was quick. If you have something in your back pocket, definitely they will take it. So, just be prepared for that. The next thing is dinner is not served late nights. Some places close around 9 p.m. Or they might still be open past 9, but will serve only drinks, but no food. So ask your host if they serve meal if you arrive after 8 p.m. I did get in a situation where I got back to my hotel close to 11, went upstairs, dropped some stuff, went down, went to the little restaurant right next door, and they're only serving alcohol, coffee, just drinks, and maybe a couple snacks like peanuts and stuff like that, but no food, and I was starving, so keep that in mind. Do's, try all the food, whatever you can eat. Don't be afraid to try stuff. Be adventurous. I got to try a lot of different things. Some things I'm like, nope, not gonna do snails, not gonna do escargot. But yeah, you're on vacation. Worry about your diet when you go home. Do wear comfortable clothing and check the weather before you come. Lots of walking. Bring comfortable shoes. Like most important thing I tell everybody is take care of your feet. Get some good socks. You should be good to go. I know it's nice sometimes to dress up, wear heels, whatever it is. Just know your situation where you're going, and then if you're going to be walking a lot, just know your situation, what you're going to be doing. And the weather here changes. It could say that it's raining, and it won't rain. And sometimes when it's like, okay, it's about to rain, it's going to come down hard. So just check the weather and be prepared for that too. Getting through the airport customs is super easy and not scary at all. Don't forget to bring your passport book, and if you do have a passport ID card, which I don't, get one. It makes it so much easy to travel with it. So most of these people, when you go from place to place, they want to see your passport. They don't know what your New York ID is, your Chicago ID, your LA ID, your California ID. They don't know none of that stuff. So get a passport ID. It's very well worth it. It has the information that they need and stuff like that, and it's more recognized than your state ID. So keep that in mind. And it's better than carrying your passport book, which I had to do that, and I did get asked a few times if they can see my ID and my California ID. They're just like, what is this? So, yeah. The next thing is, do find a hotel that is not far from the attractions. It doesn't have to be in the center, but not far away either. The closer you are to the Eiffel Tower, the more expensive it's going to get. So, yeah, just for me, I think I was maybe like a 30-minute walk from Notre Dame, or Notre Dame, and maybe another 30 minutes away from the Louvre, going the other way. So, not far, but it was still kind of pricey. If you want to go way cheaper than that, you're going to have to go way outside of the city. And it's still not going to be cheap either. Just keep that in mind. The closer you are to the Eiffel Tower, the more expensive. The closer you are to the center, the more expensive it is. The good thing is that most of these hotels, they do have shops, restaurants, places to do laundry, stuff like that. So pretty neat. The other thing is, don't fall for street scammers. They will try to trick you and upcharge on everything. Remember, if you're in American, euro dollars are very, very similar. Okay, so yes, when it comes to street scammers, they're gonna sell these like a bunch of little Eiffel Towers, little mini ones that light up and everything. They're gonna say like $1, but they're actually selling the keychains for $1. So make sure you double check how much the bigger Eiffel Towers are. I think they're like $5, $7, and then you could haggle with them too. So don't be afraid to haggle with them. They will, if they realize that, oh, you don't know French that well, they're going to say, cool, hey, you know what? You want 5 of these? I'll give you 5 of these medium-sized Eiffel Towers and 10 keychains for $100 or 100 euros. Now, when you translate that over to American, just think it's pretty close to the dollar. So $100 for 5 of these Eiffel Towers, when they just said it was originally $5 for each medium one, and they're only selling the keychains for $1. Yeah, they'll try to confuse you and they'll try to give you like a deal, but in reality it's not. So take your time when you are trying to buy from these vendors. Do the touristy stuff. Honestly, go to Versailles. People say don't go there, that it's not worth it unless you like King Charles XIV. Just do it. Go to the Eiffel Tower, day and nighttime. It's going to be a completely different experience. Go to the Louvre. It's all worth it. For me, I love the history. So when it comes to some of these places and everything, I go crazy with it. So have fun. And it's like I said, it's completely different from day and night. They could have lights. It could be all turned off. Pictures are just incredible at both times. So be prepared and have a lot of fun. Don't be shy. Say pardon. Say excuse me. Pardon, it's very similar. Excusez-moi, very similar to English. Everyone's trying to get through something, to see something. So being polite goes a long way. And everybody wants to take a picture, so you're going to see people cut in front of you all the time. So remember, they're not on your schedule, you're not on their schedule, but everybody wants to see the same thing. So the last thing is, do some research and book ahead before you come. Just do it. If you want to do some stuff and you're not exactly sure what to do, I have plenty of videos on here to get some sneak peeks. There's plenty of videos out there on YouTube that also do the same thing, top things to do out here in Paris and stuff like that. So do your research. If there's anything major that you want to see, book a reservation. I do use Viator. They're pretty good, and I go through Expedia because they also have experiences, and it doesn't hurt to go directly to the museums. They have their own websites, their own places that you can get your own tickets, and have fun. Most importantly, you're on vacation. Have fun, explore, enjoy it. And if there's anything that I'm missing, if there's any tips and tricks or do's and don'ts that you recommend, post in the comment section below. Let me know if I missed anything. Help each other out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. You guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.